Good afternoon, everyone. Firstly, please accept my apologies for not being able to attend this afternoon's event in person. It's so important, particularly in the current context, to keep shining a light on the important issue of problem debt. As such, I'm really grateful to Debt Free London for putting this event on and for the opportunity to provide the forward for their latest impact report, which provides a stark reminder of the challenges we will face over the coming months. It also demonstrates how we can work together effectively and in innovative ways to ensure that Londoners facing financial difficulty have the support they need to overcome it. Since the outset of the pandemic, the Mayor and I have been trying to dispel the myth that coronavirus is a great leveller. In fact, the opposite is true. The virus has instead ruthlessly targeted those already facing inequalities or living in precarious situations. This is particularly true of the economic impact of the virus, which has disproportionately affected younger and older Londoners, women, disabled people, migrants, and Londoners from Black, Asian, and minority ethnic communities. It's also hit low-income Londoners hard, forcing many to dig into hard-earned savings, borrow from friends or family, or turn to credit just to put food on the table or keep a roof over their heads. What concerns me the most is that these groups of Londoners were already far more likely to be struggling with debt prior to the pandemic, and their situations are only likely to deteriorate without additional financial support from the government. Despite the recent extension of the Job Retention Scheme and the introduction of the COVID Winter Grants Scheme, many Londoners face an uncertain and distressing winter as they look ahead to the potential cliff edge in April, when the temporary increases to universal credit, the furlough scheme, and the extension to eviction notice periods come to an end simultaneously. While we hope to see further government U-turns on extending this support in the coming weeks and months, the situation as it stands brings into sharp focus the importance of doing everything we possibly can at a local level to support Londoners at risk of financial hardship. That's why it reassures me to see some of the incredible work that has been going on through the Debt Free London Partnership over the past year, and the innovative approach they've taken to adapting their services to both overcome the challenges of the pandemic and tackle some of the long-standing barriers that many face in accessing support and advice. This really is a shining example of how to work effectively in partnership to create a unified service which is easy to find, understand, and access for those who are struggling to get by. The tens of thousands of Londoners who benefit from their services every year is clear evidence of this. As such, supporting, fostering, and learning from collaborations like Debt Free London will be an important aspect of our collective effort to rebuild a genuinely effective safety net through the work of the London Recovery Partnership. And I'm delighted to say that Jim Minton will be playing a key role in this effort. Once again, I'm so very sorry that I couldn't attend the event today in person, but myself and my team look forward to working with many of you over the coming months to support this fantastic partnership and the advice sector more broadly. Thank you.